The fascinating story of the black-eyed pea plant and why you should grow one. Side gardening. Black-eyed pea plants are legumes that belong to the Fabaceae family. They are also known as cowpeas, Texas peas, and field peas. They are predominantly grown in the southern United States, Central America, and Africa. They are used mainly for human consumption and can be used in a variety of food dishes, such as soups and stews, but can also be used to feed livestock. This plant thrives in hot, dry climates. Black-eyed peas also provide an excellent source of protein for those on vegetarian diet. History. The black-eyed pea plant is one of the most important legumes in the world. It is consumed by more than 150 million people worldwide and yields a crop that many rely on for their livelihoods. Cultivation of this legume spread from Africa to Asia, Central America, and Europe, becoming an essential part of local diets. Plant characteristics. They are a perennial crop that grows in a vine-like fashion. Its leaves are oval-shaped and green. It grows yellow or purple flowers depending on the variety. The flowers are attractive and are used to attract pollinators such as bees. Habitat and range. The black-eyed pea plant grows in many different soil types, from dry, sandy areas to clay soil. It also grows in areas with a lot of moisture but not enough water to grow extensive vegetation. It does well in areas with a lot of sunlight and can grow in hot, dry climates. Plant care and maintenance. Black-eyed peas are one of the most popular vegetables in the world. They are a type of legume that is grown for their edible seeds, which are called peas. It is an excellent source of protein, fiber, folate, vitamin B1, and potassium. Ensure that the soil is well drained and has a pH level between 6 and 7.5 if you want to have a successful garden. How to grow a black-eyed pea plant at home. Black-eyed peas are a legume that can be grown at home. Seeds must be soaked overnight before planting in a container or pot and then planted at a depth of 1 inch your home environment. The soil should be well drained and watered regularly throughout the growing season. The soil should be well drained and also ensure that your plant is provided with adequate sunlight by placing it next or on a windowsill for maximum exposure to sunlight. The seeds should be planted directly into the soil and watered every day until they sprout, which usually takes about 3 days. Once they have sprouted, it is essential that you reduce watering to avoid root rot in wet soil. Do black-eyed peas need a trellis? The black-eyed pea plant is a vine that grows on its own, and you will need to train it to grow in a specific direction. For example, if you have a trellis, you can still grow black-eyed peas on it, but you may need to tie the vines to the trellis. What month do you plant black-eyed peas? Whereas it is a cool season crop, they can be planted any time between spring and the beginning of fall. You can plant black-eyed peas in the spring or the fall, but it is best to plant them in the fall. In addition, plant them in areas that receive lots of sunlight and in areas that do not receive a lot of rainfall. How tall do black-eyed pea plants get? The average height for black-eyed peas is around 3 feet, but this can vary depending on the soil quality and climate. Are black-eyed peas easy to grow? They are easy to grow and require very little maintenance, making them an ideal crop for novice gardeners. Black-eyed peas are a good crop for beginner gardeners because they don't require much maintenance, have high nutritional value, and are not too expensive. How to grow from dried beans or seeds. The black-eyed pea plants grow best in warm and humid climates, hence they grow better in the southern region of America or warmer areas of the world. There are many ways to grow black-eyed peas from dried beans, but here are some of the most popular ones. Soak the dried beans overnight and then plant them during the spring or summer. Plant them directly into a garden bed with good soil that has been prepared for planting. Plant them directly into a container filled with potting soil and water them daily. Plant them directly into a container filled with potting soil and water as needed. How to grow black-eyed peas in containers. They can be grown in containers or directly in the ground, and they prefer full sun and moist soil to thrive, but they will grow in various soil types. When planting black-eyed pea plants, make sure to plant them at least 6 inches apart for optimal growth and harvest. The first thing to do is choose a container that can hold at least 2 gallons of soil. The best type of pot for black-eyed peas is one with drainage holes. Next, fill the container with potting soil, ensuring drainage holes in the bottom of the pot so water can quickly drain out. Next, plant your seeds or seedlings into the soil, ensuring they have enough room to avoid getting crowded or smothered by other plants around them. Finally, keep your plants well watered and fertilized throughout their life cycle to ensure they stay healthy and produce a lot of peas. Black-eyed peas companion plants. These legumes are grown as an excellent cover crop. In addition, they are often used as companion plants, and companion planting is growing plants together close to benefit one another. The black-eyed peas companion plants can attract pollinators, provide nitrogen for the soil, and help control pests and weeds. Diseases and pests. Black-eyed peas plants are relatively pest-free and disease-free. Some insects may attack your black-eyed peas, but they are usually easily controlled. Some of the common pests and diseases that you may encounter include aphids. Aphids are a common problem for black-eyed peas because they suck the sap from the plant and damage the pods. You can protect your plants from aphids by spraying them with water and then using a soft brush to remove the aphids from the plant. You can also use insecticidal soap or horticultural oil to control the aphids. Black spot. It is a disease that can attack your black-eyed peas plants. A fungus causes it, and it usually appears as small black spots on the leaves. Cabbage worms are also a common pest for black-eyed peas because they can eat the leaves and the pods. Bean beetles are small, black beetles usually found on the undersides of the leaves of your black-eyed pea plants. In conclusion, black-eyed pea plant is a versatile and nutritious crop that can be grown in a wide range of conditions. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe for more valuable gardening information.